Hello everyone, and welcome to
Ukraine
today's
are
match.
already in celebration
Norway
mode, free from
against
pressure, free from tension. All that remains is to add the icing to the promotion cake. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we're underway. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch.
Mbappe! They've got to be quick to recover this. He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Searching pass he's played there. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Oh, that pass isn't the best. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Bellingham. It's a promising position. Now it's Bellingham! Bruno Fernandes.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. That's very neat. Drives it in. Neuer deals with that nice and simple. Semenyo. And it's Denzel Dumfries. Not a bad start to the game, a chance at either end already. Bellingham, and the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Bellingham clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Desai can get it clear. Norway are looking to go forward now. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, important interception. Kusanov. No goals as yet. Dumfries. Looking to play him in. Well timed, excellent interception. Norway are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's in, one on, and he shoots! Goal, Ukraine! A fine way to mark his 50th game in these colours. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And he's going to have his name taken. Kusanov. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And here's Bellingham, over to the right flank. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. Semenyo. Now it's Cruyff. Dumfries. Played over towards the opposite flank. Cafu gets across to intercept that. Mbappe, a player who needs no introduction. Spread to the right. Who played through for the wide man. Van Dijk with the clearance. That's the keeper's ball. And it's Bellingham. He's going for goal! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Dumfries can clear it away. Now it's Bellingham. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. Bruno Fernandes! Oh, that is... and again! Oh, it's come off the upright. And that has fair fizzed.
Nothing wrong with the idea, inches away.
Van Dijk. Anderson, a player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those around him. And it's O'Reilly.
2 added minutes have
And
been
Serginho.
indicated.
Now it's Messi. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Van Dijk. Serginho. Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo. And for the first half, that is that.
And we come to you
Well, there were
now
plenty of
with a
talking points in that
request
first
for the
half, but
for
just the
World
one goal.
Charity
It's
Fund.
still anybody's game here. Ukraine come in leading by just the odd goal.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Ukraine can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Substitution for Norway, number 8, Lionel Messi. Coming on the field is number 18, Gareth Bale.
So off we go again. Ukraine leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Anderson. And it's Bellingham. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Bellingham. Oh, there's a probing ball.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, good spread. Now it's Bellingham. Lovely pass. Big chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. Surely now! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Bellingham. Vieira gives no quarter whatsoever. Anderson spots it and intercepts. Semenyo. Totti. Still just a single goal between the sides. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And it's Cruyff. Semenyo, who can single-handedly make a difference. That could spell trouble. Big on the finish! Well taken goal. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring.
Number 20.
And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way.
Gets his head on it! Bruno Fernandes. Oh, that's nice. Now that looks a decent ball. Very nicely done. He slings and a header! And that was very necessary. And it's made its way to him. He's picked his way through. There's the shot! And he's stuck it away. Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Substitution for Norway, number 15.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 20.
Norway cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Coming onto the field.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Number 14.
Crosses it in.
Ronaldinho.
That's a decent clearance. And it's Totti. So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
Bale. Vieira is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Ukraine still have the cards to affect this game. And it's Figo. Hullet. Ronaldinho is the guilty party there. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Substitution for Ukraine, number 20, Francesco Totti. Coming on to replace him
That has not gone well.
number 10, Lionel Messi.
Neuer. Dumfries is one whose deliveries we all know about. Space for him to turn and look. It's a threatening ball. That's destined for the flank. Chance to deliver.
Ukraine clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Bellingham. Hullet. Now Anderson. And it's Balde. He's shifting through the gears here. And he whips it in.
Well, that...
Can he finish? And that's a tidy finish. And that should do it.
The goal
Within
for
sight of the
Ukraine
finish line.
After 82 minutes.
That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful
11.
manoeuvring of the ball and
Rudy.
splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Ukraine go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that. And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Bale. Figo. Good running, strong and purposeful. Great ball if he can get there. Dumfries. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Luis Suarez.
There will be 3 minutes.
Suarez going forward. Kusanov gets over and intercepts. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Spread out to the left. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Luis Suarez. That's that, the end. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
Hello everyone. This is the moment you've all been waiting for. The time to pick out today's lucky numbers.